Alright guys, we're back out at the old park, and it's been a bit slow up till now. We got this thing, I'm not sure exactly what it is. It looks pretty darn old. I have no idea what this thing could be. It's probably going to have to dry a bit before I can get any. It seems to have a lot of writing on it. I thought I busted it, but I think that hole was already there. It looks too round to be that. And then this little tab here. I don't know if it's the lid off of some consumer product way back in the day. This thing looks like it's from the 1800s. Easily. And this is like thin brass or something. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be really cool to see what it is. But it was a solid 11-12, really deep. Was thinking maybe a bottle cap, but thought I'd take a chance on it, and yeah. Gonna have to keep it very carefully because it seems to be very fragile. It's already starting to break right there, so very cool. Let's see what else we can pull out. Alright guys, we had a nice solid 24, and we had to go way down deep for this one. Might even be below pinpointer depth, or about pinpointer depth. And I think we got ourselves a large cent. I'm hoping it's not going to be crusty like all the other ones are. Oh man, I'm getting tired of getting crusty ones. Oh, I don't know. What's that? Oh, weird. Some old grass. Oh, that's not bad at all. What is that? Oh goodness, guys, look at. We got an 1859. Oh man. I think. I don't know, let's clean it off and confirm. It's looking like 1859 from here. But that should ring up lower than that, so. No, I think that's a 5. Alright, let's see if Vicky is on the other side. Well, she's indeed an 1859. She's indeed an 1859. Except Vicky is a little shy tonight. She's a little on the crusty side, unfortunately. Oh well, at least the date side is pretty decent though. That is sweet stuff. Let's see if we can get out some silver. It's been a couple hunts here without it, so yeah. We need some 1870s silver. I have yet to break 1870s for Canadian silver, so let's make it tonight. Well, isn't that funny? We weren't quite done with that. I folded over the plug and then swung over it, and there was something else, and it was on the underside of the plug. That was probably what was making it ring up a little bit higher than it normally would. And we got a clad American dime. Very strange. And this rang up at 27.28. Alright guys, we had a solid 19 down here at 3 bars. I thought it was going to be a zinc penny, but when I pulled over the plug, I had to dig a little deeper. And then I was thinking maybe an Indian head, but no, we got ourselves it's like we got ourselves a Vicky large cent. Oh wow. Oh, that's in beautiful shape too. Oh man, we haven't pulled out a largie out of here that's been in awesome shape in quite a while. This one's like immaculate. Oh, let's give it a little clean up and see what we got. We got a later. Oh wait, I'm not sure. It could be an 1859. Let's check it out. Oh, sweet guys, we got 1884. I think that's a year I don't have yet. And I know for the silvers, that is a super key date year. I'm not sure if it is for pennies, probably not, but if you get a dime or fishy, or I think even quarter, that's worth a ton of dough. And look at this side. Oh, this thing must have been dropped in 1884 because this thing is immaculate. Oh, that is awesome. Very awesome. All right, I'm just going to finish this area and then go to that other little low wet spot. It's a little bit drier now because I know there were some signals I wanted to come back and check out. Very sweet. Yeah, we had a low 20s ringing up down here, and I had to work around these roots, and I popped up something green. I thought it was a large sun at first, but it turned out to be small, and it rang up a 21 on the surface, so it was either an Indian head or got a KG5 small scent. Unfortunately, she's pretty darn crusty. We can't even get a year so far, and this side is no better. We're in an area that's a little bit wetter, so yeah. Oh well, we'll try and do the thing we've been trying lately and just banging the crust off, hitting it against the concrete floor and banging any crust off. I mean, not going to damage it any more than it already is, so at least we can get a year. Alright guys, we're back out again at the old park, and right beside the trail we just started. Got ourselves a young Liz. 1964. Very cool. Yeah, there was a lot of other business going on around it. Some weird sounds, but there was definitely a good high signal in there. Yeah, beside the pathways, there's lots of trash, so you never know. Alright guys, we had a 2728. It was down there quite a ways, and I pulled it out, and oh, I don't know what that is, but it's big, and it's copper. It's brown though, it's not green. I don't know what the heck this thing could be. Is it a token, or is it... Oh, that looks like a colonial. She's pretty, oh, what could that be? Man, I don't know. She's big, I don't know, it seems larger than your usual colonial token, but odd that it's not green at all. Let's give it a clean up a bit and just see what we got here. That's yeah, the old colonials ring up in the about 27, 28, so yeah, let's check this out. Well guys, this is definitely not a colonial token, but it is pretty darn cool though. We got a shop token, like a tool check, and this is CL&C Co, and that is Canadian Locomotive and Engine Company. Down on the waterfront here in town was the Locomotive Works. That was in operation from the 1850s up until about the early 1960s or late 1960s, and they produced steam engines and later large diesel engines for both locomotives and ships. So this is pretty darn cool. Yeah, I read that the workers there often came to this park to have lunch and take a break on their breaks. So yeah, that is very cool. CL&E Co, Canadian Locomotive and Engine Company. Oh, that is wild. Very cool. I don't know what that says on the back. It's got something, but that's a very cool piece of local history. Well, we had a deep 16-17 signal, 4 or 5 bars, and it came out to be a junk lid, but it's old. This is one of those old zinc screw tops, probably from the early 1900s. I actually found a purple bottle in a dump that still had the cap on it, and I still have it and haven't taken the cap off. It's all clean inside because with the cap on, nothing got inside of it. So yeah, very cool. I've also dug one of these out of the lake too. Yeah, they're heavy, pretty heavy. There you can see the oxide from it. Aw man, this sure looked like a coin at first, but it was down in the getting into some coal cinders way down at the bottom, and it kind of looks like a coin on the one edge, but we got threads and some sort of brass fitting. Pretty old though, still. Alright, keep on going. Well, we got a pretty loud 21 right on the surface. Practically on the surface. It was literally just under the ground. And we actually got ourselves a KG6 penny. 1940, rang up a solid 21. Because these are the old bronze pennies. And they went to more copper based in 1942, so they ring up higher. Yeah. Beauty shape too. And we're following the remnants of the old ring road. You can see where they filled it in and then where the original grass is. It's kind of nice we can follow that line. And we got ourselves a little bling. Yeah, she's definitely, there's that copper look to it, so she's definitely not silver or anything like that.